Last time on Myth, Magic, and Might, a group of mysterious strangers, 2 by 2 by 2, came together until they formed into a group of 6 random strangers. Among them, Vana Heartsong proved their ability to magically and divinely heal people with a touch, which brought up many concerns among members of the party. Most not because magic is necessarily illegal in this world, just that no one has seen anyone do anything like that for 100 years, and it draws a lot of attention. Attention that may or may not be wanted. But they put those concerns aside a little bit for the sake of the Harvest Festival, for sake of the Autumn Hollow Harvest Festival. This wonderful harvest festival in the middle of Autumn Hollow, a small little provincial town in a perpetual state of autumn. Our party enjoyed various wonderful games and enjoyed many strange foods, including dwarven chocolate, which you had to bite through with an AC comparable to some forms of armor. And finally, last we left off, our heroes were gearing up for the Autumn Hollow tournament. Teams of up to 6 people, 1 by 1 engage in team combat. If you go to the Myth, Magic, and Might or MMM maps, you will see our board, which don't share that with the Twitch chat. Let's not put that on Twitch.
I think it's quite nice.
Thank you for the vote of confidence. Okay. So we find our heroes. All of you stand before the very first tournament. And so the one question I do want to ask before we begin is, did you add Ryder to your team as your 7th member, or Jason?
I didn't think either of them were around.
Yeah, no, I added Jason.
They're not gonna make the old man fight.
No.
Jason's not even here.
Yep.
Jason's still fighting about rocks, man.
Yeah. No, Jason concluded his argument with Gil in concern with rocks.
Yeah, no, my opinion on the matter is if Jason's gonna be the one that benefits from the gold for the blacksmith shop, he should be involved in the fight.
Yeah. Okay, so your young friend, the quarter dwarf, Jason, runs up to join your group. Sorry there, guys. I was a little behind, and did I have this accent before? Yeah, sure. Let's go with it.
You didn't, but we'll accept it.
I'll tone it down. He's a quarter dwarf, so he should only have a quarter of a dwarvish accent.
Oh God.
So yeah. What are we calling ourselves out there?
Well, that's a good point. What a wonderful question that we totally had 2 weeks to come up with an answer to and didn't.
We could just call ourselves Strength Strangers.
I mean, the problem I have with that is its abbreviation.
Super Strength Strange.
Triple S. Okay.
What about obviously friends? That has a better abbreviation.
Obvious
I like
friends
that.
of,
I'm gonna die.
of
Of
OF?
yes.
Oh,
only,
yeah,
only friends. Only
yeah.
friends. Only
Only
friends.
friends.
only friends.
This was a mistake. I should have
I
given you guys
suppose
a name.
I
Spoken
suppose
too
that
soon.
we could describe ourselves as only friends.
We are definitely not a polyamorous group here. This is
Certainly-
definitely not a polycule.
Certainly
Yeah.
not right
As
now. It's
far
not.
as anyone
Yes.
knows.
I'm okay with only friends.
Okay.
I'm just imagining the announcer calling us of,
Speaking of which,
and welcome to the battlefield of.
Battlefield of what?
Just wait till we start like using this as a dungeoneering name. We need to hire the only friends.
gosh,
like, no.
I love it. It's so good.
We love you, Taylor.
Only friends? Okay, I'm fine with that.
why are you fine with that? Okay.
It's funny.
It sounds like
Funny.
everyone is in agreement. DM.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Subscribe to my OnlyFriends for exclusive content.
That's gotta be a sticker now. We gotta subscribe to our only friends.
What
so
have we done?
the announcer for the tournament, who appears to be like kind of the mayor of town, comes up to everyone, or comes up to the fighters gathered here. You see a few different people, and they hand out, or the announcer comes up to you holding this box, and he's like, "Okay, your team will be the first to select. So go ahead, reach in here and pull out a number."
All right.
So the way this is gonna work is that you will roll a 1d6, and that'll in this
Alright.
upcoming round.
I like drawing things. Are you alright if I draw? Everybody?
Go ahead, Frida.
I mean, I would say if of all of us, you're the most professional at drawing.
I like drawing cards. Let's go. D6. That's a 2.
That's going to be interesting.
Always great to hear.
All right. So, all of y'all, you pull out number 2, and they're like, "Okay, just wait here until everyone pulls from their allotment," and then a little time passes, and then they're like, "All right, the first round of the Autumn Hollow Harvest Festival tournament will now begin. Presenting in our first corner, in this corner, from a lot of different places is what they put on the sign-up sheet. The one, the only friends."
Yeah.
I think we've broken our DM.
Jialan just starts slow clapping.
Roll a if you want, one of you can roll a performance check to see how well the name Only Friends goes over.
I have a +4 to performance. I will take responsibility for rolling this.
I have a +5.
Oh, I forgot we have a bard in the party. Never mind. Yeah, go
You do
ahead.
have a bard. Let's
I always
go.
for some reason my brain registered Aiden as Did you not one?
I am so sorry.
Did you not one?
God.
Yes.
Bleak curse is
Can I? Oh, well, I guess I can't.
An intense and uproarious boo issues up
would
from the
it have
crowd.
been impossible for Lana to have been giving the help action since I was also going to roll?
Me friends.
Okay.
Boo.
I'm
Your
so
name-
sorry.
Your name's
You know-
not.
Hey,
You should
you'll
feel
be
bad.
cheering for us before this match is over. I promise.
I
That
What is
poison
it?
it!
fuels
Jalen
me.
just
I
goes-
pull out my knife.
Our
Just
other
happened,
option
I'll hand
was
Hayden one of my
French
jelly tarts.
strangers.
Okay. So, all right,
Wait,
and in
actually-
this corner, one person who might actually get more booze, the Goblin Rider, and Priscilla, you immediately
I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
yeah, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! Oh no! Now I know why the DM was laughing when you rolled the 2, because they knew this was coming. I am going to be investing in a calm emotions preparation when I get to that level.
That's a 12.
You do manage to take enough of a breath to hold it together to, at the very least, look at what is happening. You all see this rotund little goblin with a fat, pudgy belly and a white shirt that is like too small to hide himself, and he's wearing these like shorts that are way too big. And yes, he does actually have
He's
a
wearing a
pair
white-
of deep dark no, not sunglasses. He has a pair of deep dark goggles on his face. And Frida, you notice very specifically that he is hiding his eyes, which is
Ooh.
suspicious to you, because you know what that might mean.
Is he wearing a white
Mhm.
Peter shirt?
No, it's just like a very small t-shirt. Too small on him.
Okay.
Have
I
I,
would
have I already
Jalen would-
traded my weapons for the blunted weapons?
Yes.
Damn it.
Did I see about getting a light crossbow with blunt arrows?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Oh, actually, as you are getting weapons, Frida, hold on one second while I scroll through here. Where did I put that information? Please, come on, where did I
have a comment when you are done.
I know it's... found it. Your father, Lucas, sees you taking up this, crossbow, and he says, Frida, what do you think you're doing?
What? No, I'm fighting. It's
Get
fun.
2 daggers, not just 1. What do you think you're doing? Dual wield.
Oh, my-
Dual wield.
Oh.
And you
It's gonna
remember
be that.
your father is a min-maxer. He's always telling ya.
I'm
Do you
Frida's
have
father.
a spare dagger pop? Do you have a spare dagger pops?
Of course I have one. You always get spare daggers.
Well, thank you. All right, I'll make you proud.
Of course you will.
As Jalen is assessing the enemy as well as Priscilla, she's going to pull a gold coin out of her coin purse and lean into Priscilla a little bit and be like, 1 gold, you'll be able to make it through this battle. Deal.
I'm not worried about me.
All-
2 gold
We're
that will
we're
all
using
make it
gambling
through this
addictions
battle.
to take care of our other mental handicaps. Like,
Yeah.
are we encouraging a gambling addiction as a means to combat our paranoia?
Yes.
and you do also see that next to this goblin, he whistles and down flies a giant vulture, with a saddle on its back that he climbs on top of.
Oh.
Boy, that seems unfair.
Is anyone holding me back?
No.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Priscilla?
Is anyone holding me back? Or in between me and this goblin rider?
Right now, the announcer is between both teams.
Okay.
All right, all teams get ready. 1, 2, 3, begin! And he stumbles out of the arena, trips, gets back up, and stumbles the rest of the way out. He's like, no one saw that. No one. Everyone, roll initiative.
10.
11.
Come on.
18.
Hey.
I also rolled an 11.
Okay.
My dexterity is a +1.
Mine is a +3.
All right, you first.
Okay. Frida, what is your dexterity?
2.
2? +2?
Yes.
I'll say you will go first then. Between you and this goblin, because this goblin rolled very well. Okay. So, weirdly enough on the combat tracker it says you're in like death saves. You have all your health, right?
Wait, what? What? No, I'm good. Wait. That's so weird. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Doesn't do that for me.
So, it is your turn, Frida. You go first in the initiative.
Has he mounted the vulture yet?
Yes, he has mounted the vulture. They are, let's see, where would you guys be standing? You guys are on the left-hand corner of the arena, kind of around this, this, like, big brazier of fire. You are currently 60 feet away from the goblin on his vulture. What do you do?
Let's see. So I can do the 2-weapon fighting with one of the with the crossbow and then one of the daggers. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I got to pull up. Give myself a cross. All right. So, first I'm going to shoot. Let's see. I kind of look at Priscilla. I'm like, save the goblin for you. Maybe we'll keep him off the ground. Or out of the air, out of the sky. I'm going to shoot the vulture with the crossbow.
Okay, roll to hit.
It's a dirty 20.
That hits.
So that is 6 damage. And I'm going to toss one of the daggers.
Okay, roll to hit.
All right, that is a 22.
That also hits.
All right, going aggro. Wizards going aggro. All right, 3 damage.
3 damage. This vulture is, wait, let's see. It took 3 and a 6. Okay, so this goblin needs to roll an animal, okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, so, this vulture, or this goblin needs to roll an animal handling check to control the vulture if it gets hit. The DC is a total of 9, the damage it took. If the goblin does not succeed, this vulture will do its own thing, likely come after you.
All right.
So, roll for the goblin. 15. He does control it well enough. He's like, nope, come on. He...
That's the problem, Mr. Goblin. We're only friends. And that's just your pet.
Your name is terrible and you should feel bad.
We're gonna beat you up!
Yeah, right. It's going to pull the vulture at least 30 feet into the air. It's going to fly. Let's see, what's the range of his? Okay, so yeah, it is going to fly within 30 feet of you guys, and it is going to throw a jet. Probably Lana, because it assumes that Lana would be the one who would throw things at him.
I mean, I'm muscular, but there's also a really big...
Sorry, I meant Gialin. So 22.
Like I'm strong, but there's also the cow.
So 22 to hit Gialin.
Yes.
Okay.
Interception.
Oh. That's 8 damage. So you have to roll a D10 plus your proficiency, right?
That D10 plus 2, yes.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll.
So that will reduce it by 10. Or yeah, so 8. It means 10. So 8 plus 2 is 10.
negates
So it
it.
reduces it by 10.
Yeah, Priscilla, what does it look like as you deflect this javelin?
I basically just go and intercept it, and you see me kind of like put my back up against it, grab the javelin, and then just throw it back like I'm handing it back to him.
Ah! The goblin will make one more attack. He will throw one more javelin. Does a 16 hit you, Jialin?
Do you match
Matt
armor class?
Matt meets it, beats it.
Okay, so then no, it doesn't hit.
Okay. Okay.
Wait. Meets it, beats it. So then yes, that would hit. Sorry. I have 16.
Okay. So yeah, he hits you for 7 damage. Okay. Lana, it is your turn.
Giallo would be before me. We had the same initiative and their index is higher.
Yeah, sorry. This is just what happened with the... I'm gonna go ahead and... There we go. So, Jalen, it is your turn.
So I'm gonna rage.
Mm-hmm.
And is he still on the ground?
He is in the air. He is 30 feet away from you.
30 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm. You can see that, like, next to either side of the arena, there are these poles that are stuck into the ground and, like, are that hang upwards, and you gather that, like, that is the maximum height that you are allowed to fly at, and that this person is flying, like, at that level. Be as high up as he can.
I would... How... So he's 30 feet away, and he's flying as high as he can fly.
Yes.
I would like to move to stand right under him, and then I'm going to yeet a javelin. As predicted, I am throwing projectiles.
Okay. Are you throwing at the goblin or the vulture?
I'm underneath them, so probably the vulture.
Okay. Yeah, that hits the vulture. Go ahead and roll damage.
I would like to re-roll that with my thing. Can I do that?
Yeah. You have Savage Attacker?
I do. I only hit 4.
I'll say that, like, you can, when you re-roll, you can use either total, so long as it's, like, once per turn.
Then 5.
Okay, 5. Does that include your rage or no?
Yes.
Okay. So, you deal...
Wait, no it doesn't.
And that's another 2, right?
So, it should be 7.
Okay. So, this vulture is not looking great.
The goal was to, like, try to push the vulture out of the circle.
I mean, Lana, it's your turn. So they're flying 30 feet in the air. I'm gonna move 30 feet closer to it. And I guess the lateral distance to me is from me to it is greater than 20 feet, right?
I would let you, like, try to jump up on Jialin's shoulders and throw from there.
I mean, will Jialin let me jump up on their shoulders? That's the question. So they also moved towars the center of the arena. They flew up and towards the center.
They flew within 30 feet of you guys. So yeah.
I'm gonna, I guess, ask for a boost. Oh, we lost
Jialin. I guess you're not getting that boost.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Fabulous. So yes, I would boost. Would it be possible to, like, give Lana some kind of, like, bonus by, like, yeeting her? Like, if you're trying to jump.
If that was your whole action, I'd allow that. But otherwise, it's down to Lana doing an athletics check.
It's
Fair
me
enough.
climbing up you because you've already done your action accounting for the round.
Gotcha.
It's a different kind of barbarian. Well, I guess we don't know what kind of barbarian you are yet, because it's level 1. I'll do an athletics check to try to, like, just hop up quickly on the shoulders of my ally. That's an 11.
I'd say that's good enough. A little awkward, but you are in the air high enough to do one attack.
Yeah, which is all I get anyway. So I'm gonna just quickly grab a hand axe and throw it at the vulture, because I want this goblin to come crashing from the heavens. How does a 14 sound to hit the vulture?
That hits the vulture. Believe it or not,
All right.
this vulture does not have great armor.
And that's 7 points of
How
damage.
do you want to do this?
I will just run forward, shift into fox form mid run, climb up like a slight the slant of Gialin's back in using my Volpi nimbleness, then transform back into a person as I leap off their shoulders, chuck the axe just straight underneath, burying it in the breastplate, and then land on a 3-point landing in front of Gialin.
Roll a performance check.
Yeah, I'm decent at these. I can't roll I've rolled a 9 for the past 3 straight rolls. That's a 13.
Oh, the crowd digs it. They're like, "Oh, that was a cool move," and they one person claps.
Also, I believe that this goblin is now going to take fall.
Oh yeah, he falls. He falls immediately.
And I'm right underneath
Oh
him.
no!
I'm right underneath him.
I am going to roll a pure luck check. If he
To see if they get just skewered on the Minotaur's horns?
to see if they fall on your horns or not. I'll say above a 10 he does not, below a 10 he does.
Can I also, is there anything I can add to this by saying I'm gonna purposely shift slightly if I can? To make sure he lands?
They did roll a 14. I'll say roll a d4. If you get a 4, then he will land on your horns.
Damn.
He
got a 3.
just barely, nimbly twists his body so that he does not hit your horns, but he does fall to the ground and take 3d6 damage. A total of 8. Ah! Priscilla, it is now your turn.
Fantastic. All right. How far away is the goblin from me?
He is 30 feet away.
Fantastic. All right. I'm going to bull rush across the field, and I'm pulling my glaive from my back, and I'm going to sweep across the floor, and I'm going to try to land right on the side of his knee with the glaive.
Oh, jeez. Roll the hit.
So I'm trying to do like a sweeping attack. All right. He is flanked, yes? All right. So
Well,
that's
he'd
with
be prone because he
advantage.
fell prone, so roll with advantage.
All right. So that'll be a 16.
That hit. Oh, that very barely does not hit. He throws up a shield just in time and is like, ah!
Don't really have anything else. All right. I'm gonna get in this thing's face and say, "Your fight's with me. Don't focus on anyone else."
This is a team thing. I don't understand. Rosalind, it's your turn.
Alright, if he's 30 feet away from me, then I'm going to run up to him. I'm gonna pull my quarterstaff off of my back, and I'm gonna spin it in my hands and try and whack him right in the nose.
Okay, he is prone, so you do get advantage.
Okay. Britfish. That's a 25
That'll
to hit.
No, he casts quadruple shield.
I'm-
No, I'm kidding.
What?
Legendary action.
Legendary.
This is the goblin
That's
rider.
7 bludgeoning damage.
That was how much bludgeoning damage?
I'm gonna 7 bludgeoning
Mhm.
damage, and then I'm gonna pull back my staff, and then try and knife hand chop to his throat.
Okay, roll the hit.
As a bonus action attack. Go ahead and can I go ahead and roll the hit on that?
Roll the hit is what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, no
Sorry.
problem.
Britfish. 2 19s on that for another 25.
That'll hit.
And that is another 7 bludgeoning
How do
damage.
you want to do
him.
this?
um, I'll, as I whack my pole into his nose, hit him in the nose first, see some tears instinctively well up in his eyes. I'm gonna just bring my hand like straight across, just hit him in the throat, and watch him crumple to the ground.
Yeah, you hit him in the throat, and he just, as he's gurgling, he bares his teeth and snarls.
Same.
And we're only friends.
So, Hayden, is there anything you want to do on your turn? If you want, I'll let you.
What exactly is left?
Well, you guys did.
Vulture's
You guys
still
did
alive?
defeat the vulture. Or the vulture is alive, and this goblin is just knocked out. If you want, I'll let you know how the crowd feels about your name. Only friends.
That's right. Where are those boos now?
You know what? Yeah, let me just do that, and then
Yeah, that'll be your action for this combat.
that was so much fucking better. That's gonna be a 24.
The crowd goes wild. Yeah! Only friends! Only friends! Only friends! I can't believe this.
I can.
I'm gonna look over to Priscilla. How is Priscilla looking over this this unconscious goblin?
Is anyone in between me and this goblin?
No.
I mean, you're standing. Technically, there are people around you with this goblin, but you were over it when it got when you were
You're next to him.
you
Oh,
were
I'm
over it
acting-
when it dropped
I'm right
unconscious.
there.
So
I'm also pretty close.
Yeah, I think-
your friends
I
are
think
close.
Rosalind, myself, and
I'm not necessarily between you and the goblin, but I'm right next to. I'm standing like diagonally from you.
If nobody's gonna stop me, I'm gonna try to hit this thing again.
Is there-
Jialin will stop you.
is there a
I will attempt to stop you as well if I see you're gonna be overly aggressive with him.
is there a like marshal or like a referee of some kind
The
like
announcer,
calling the fight yet?
the announcer for well done, well done. With that, the first match of the Autumn Festival tournament is over. And they motion for medics to come up and take the unconscious people away.
That's a natural 20 for a 25.
Oh,
For
no.
hitting the thing.
I would have stopped that,
Yeah.
I mean,
or at least tried to.
Roll.
I guess it. Well,
I'll say you also roll to hit, and if anyone rolls a nat 20, then that'll cancel Priscilla. But otherwise, they get this.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Nope, that's not a natural 20. I guess this goblin is losing 2 death saves.
Oh,
Nope, that's a 19 total.
Yeah, I did not.
Yeah.
Could all try.
Well, while they weren't looking, Priscilla, you just bring down your the bottom half of this toy weapon, this toy glaive, down on this guy's face. I do want to ask, did you look, or he's been wearing goggles this whole time. Did you try to look at his eyes, or no?
No. I'm almost in a blind fury right now. My eyes themselves are like fully dilated. I'm heavily breathing. My hair's like all in my face, and I just look like a wild animal right now.
Whoa, hey, stop! And the medics are actually like trying to get in between you now.
Can I pick her up?
Roll opposing athletics checks.
That's a 2 for a 7.
15.
Jalen, you scoop them up like a little baby.
Let me go. Put me down.
I'm just like petting your face It's like if you
No,
call
so
that one-
demeaning.
Oh.
It's just get him out of here, and we'll take care of our friend.
Yeah. Oh. Jeez, was. They pull him off, and
Whoa, wait one sec. I just say, "Oh no, why?" I just look at Priscilla. Why would you strike him while he's down? And I like go down to his face, and I'm gonna try to pull the goggles off.
Frida, you pull the goggles off. He has red eyes with a black iris. Like the part of the eye that is supposed to be color is black, and their pupil is red, which is a very distinct mark of an accursed. You know that
Right.
this goblin is that there are goblins as well as elves and orcs that long ago were cursed by the Dark Lord with being
Sith?
evil as like a curse. In the age of magic, people could like remove this curse from them, but nowadays it's not really possible. And they are just like
just kinda
they're
look down.
just cursed into being chaotic evil, and there's not really anything anyone can do. You see the medics that were around, they just throw him off the cot into the just into the mud because they're like, oh, and some of the Empire guys actually like come and collect this person. And you know that, like, the general policy with the cursed is to kill them on sight. Or, well, obviously they're not going to do it in the middle of this big festival, but they're going to take him away. And that's probably what's going to happen to him.
I just kind of, under my breath, just say, "Fuck you, Wick. If we had magic, we could have changed something."
Look around at this whole dang situation as I see medics just decide to dump a patient, and then soldiers call them off.
Gialin, put me down!
I just hold on to those goggles if I can.
Once
that-
Add one pair of goggles.
once the goblin is gone.
Yes.
Okay.
Once the goblin is gone, Gialin will put Priscilla down.
Priscilla, you did have to burp a little bit, but you managed to hold it in.
I'm just kind of have my arms crossed now as I watch the Empire escorting him away.
That's what the problem with the Empire is. I mutter to myself in my brain.
Lana, you hear a response. Faintly. Like less than a whisper. It's very difficult to hear, but you know it's the voice of your mistress.
Sorry, what was that?
Ve-
I couldn't
very-
hear over.
This curse needs broken.
Oh, okay. You cut
Yeah,
after broken, so.
It was very
Alright,
difficult
so-
for you to hear, but what lingering connection you do have is still with you, and you know that she feels that this is an injustice to right on this world.
Yes. I am going to
I would
withdraw
like
with
to
my party.
look around at all of our companions. Did anybody get hurt?
Gialin
Oh.
did a little bit.
Nope.
They still have a javelin sticking.
I will hand Gial a jelly tart, which will heal you, by the way. It'll give you. I have the chef feat. You can gain 2 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Oh,
So
what was?
she's gonna eat that, and then I just gained the 2 temporary, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did someone else say something?
Does anybody want to try and take this javelin out? See if there's anything you can do about
The
that?
jelly
That might
donut
help
is so
with that a
good. It
little.
causes the javelin to fall out.
Amazing.
Okay.
That's what happens when you train under Jace. Avoris.
Yes.
So, Priscilla, are you okay? What happened back there?
I'd rather not get into it right now. We have a tournament to win, don't we?
All
I suppose.
right. So it'll be at least 1 hour before the next, before your guys' next round in the tournament. So you have the time to take a short rest. Additionally, each of you, as part of that short rest, can go do another festival game.
I'm going to go tail the Empire who took the goblin away.
Okay. Since you're the one who decides first, are you trying to, we'll get to everyone else, but we'll go with Priscilla first. Do you try to do this stealthily or not?
I do try to do it stealthily, and I make sure to swap out my weapons too before I leave.
Okay. So roll a stealth check.
All right. It's an 11.
So I'll say that you notice that the foot soldiers, they don't notice you, but the one with the gold shoulder pads, which would be their captain, they notice you but don't really like care to stop you. And you see as they just kind of drag him to a refuse pile, like outside of town, like a junkyard or like a garbage heap. And then they just throw his body in and shoot him. Just, like it's a thing to do.
Right.
Because, yeah, they don't care.
And as they're doing that, I'm assuming they walk back this way to go back to their position.
They walk past, and the captain actually looks at you and says, "Impressive fighting out." Huh?
Saved me the arrow. Saved me the arrow.
You did some impressive fighting out there. Sure you don't want to enlist?
I've never been one for rules.
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear.
I've never been one for rules.
Darn shame. They used a bright head like yours. And they walk past you. And you notice that, like, the brute with the Triceratops helmet isn't with them.
I'm going to go and loot this goblin's body. I can DM you what I do specifically, since I don't think that it's necessary to detail all of that.
Okay.
On
Fair
stream.
enough. Weird request, but okay. Let's move on from this scene to literally anyone else who wants to do something in this.
Can I
so
see?
You did see her leave. With great.
Okay. Jialin is. Well, I guess she probably would know what Priscilla's up to, and she doesn't suspect that she would start a fight with them because they're technically at this moment on the same side. So I don't think she's gonna follow her, but she does take notice and maybe lingers for a second to see if she's gonna come back to this spot. Which is maybe a question for Priscilla.
I after I'm done, I do come back. The couple of bottles, and I'm looking for Frida.
Okay.
Nice eye. Yeah, I'm probably just probably talking to my dad at the moment.
What?
Just saying, look, Dad,
You did it!
the knife.
Oh, you did it! You did it, my
did it.
girl. And I'm so proud of you. I knew you could do it. I was so sure it was absolutely guaranteed, which is why I wasn't gambling. And and someone
I'm going to
comes
callous-
up to your father and is like,
Can I insight check this
yeah, roll an
father?
insight check.
I would like to insight check said father. That's an 18 insight
He
check.
for sure was just gambling on his daughter winning. Like he bet on Frida.
On his
Like,
daughter.
He bet on
Oh,
her
he-
to win. Like he bet that she would win.
Okay, good. I was like worried that this dad bet against his own child.
Like,
He had so much faith in me.
While they're
yes,
having this
but, like,
conversation,
it's
I'm literally
the
going
way
to walk
just
up to
he's talking
Frida.
about it. It's maybe not something that his partners would approve of him doing.
Oh, he's got a gambling problem in his
Oh no, Dad! I just looked at him like,
what?
Dad.
Hey, Betting on your daughter is not gambling. It's an investment, okay? It's a sure thing. It's a sure thing.
Lana's gonna cock her.
you.
Lana's gonna
forgive
cock her
you.
head and just see like, you have very strange customs here.
Oh, so.
You know what? Never mind. Forget I said anything. I'm gonna go do the
Okay.
obstacle course.
While they're doing this, I walk up and just hand while Frida's with her father, I just hand the bottle with the eyeballs
Yep,
in it
okay.
to Frida, not trying to hide it at all.
I'm like actually kind of taken aback by that. I don't
front
think
of
I've really
everyone.
experienced
In front
violence.
of her dad. Oh my
Yes.
I kind of like furrow my brow at her and I just say, you know, he was hurt. You know, he couldn't control what he was, and you know, if we had magic again, he would have just been a person.
He would have been just a corpse. He was already dead when I got these out. I figure
kinda-
maybe you can figure out what kind of dark magic's going on here.
Thanks, I guess. I
Sure.
look to my dad and just kind of
I mean, the
giggle it around.
your dad actually he doesn't seem phased by it. He's like, I've seen stuff like this in curio shops. The Curse of the Dark Lord.
Oh.
Not something that I myself have studied, but I once had a colleague who did. It did not turn out well for her.
So, should I have?
I mean, it's not like you're casting spells on it or anything. It should be a neat little curio.
I just kind of look down at it like, could it? There's magic then in this, yes?
Frida, he looks at you very seriously now. There is a very big difference between a spell and a curse. It is not magic. Not the way we think of it.
Thank you. I'm just, I don't know. When I haven't really seen either in my life, I can't really tell the difference. I know you know more than me, Dad, so
Don't man.
thank you.
I use my divine sense without. I mean, this doesn't require any. It's just me detecting things. It
Right.
won't be conspicuous.
Yeah, there's no it
Um,
doesn't mention any kind of verbal component or anything. You
Right. So, celestial fiend, undead, hallowed spell within
it is
60 feet. What kind of vibe am I getting off the eyes?
100,000% desecrated. Like, pure evil has infected the flesh of this being.
It is some of the most concentrated darkness I've ever encountered.
Oh, wait, how did you know that?
I have a way with these things. I serve a goddess of the dawn
Oh,
and of twilight. It's the distinction between the welcoming of a cool night and the totality of forsaken darkness is kind of the
yeah.
specialty.
Yes, who
so
might
that
you
thing
be?
you did earlier with the...
Oh,
Oh,
Lana Hothsong Ballas. Pleasure to meet you.
Yes. I'm
she's quite cool. She healed that girl.
he what? Or she what?
I thought we were not.
Oh, I guess other people have different. She did something really cool, Dad. If that's your secret to keep, though, Lana, I won't.
What?
Spread it anymore.
Your dad looks like he's frozen in place, like kind of reeling. Like, wait.
Oh, so, Mr. Madagascar Crowley, are you planning on doubling
I'm
down
sorry,
for the
you
next
cut out.
round?
What did you say?
So, Mr. Madagascar Crowley, are you planning on doubling down for the next round
Well,
to bet?
I mean, you know, I could cover it at this point. You know, you don't want to go more than what you can cover, and so it's fine. It's fine.
Of course.
I think
Yes,
it's a pretty
yes,
sure bet,
yes,
Dad.
it's a sure bet. Just don't.
I look down and wait, I'm enabling him. Never
Yeah,
mind.
you remember?
I think I will go hit the.
Sorry. You remember Thelma and Kelly
Moms and dad.
telling you not to let your father gamble on things. And Edith.
Just remember what moms and dad said, Dad.
No gambling. Yes. No gambling. I'm not gambling at all because it's a sure thing.
I just I turn my eye that's not covered away and I just said, well, I can't really see anything else you're doing, Dad. I'm gonna go enjoy the festivities.
I'm sorry, who wanted to go to the obstacle course? Lana, was it?
Lana was going to go to the obstacle course before we magical eyeballs were
let's go to
introduced
that.
to the situation.
So, let's see. Where did I put the obstacle? There we go.
I'm assuming I'm rolling
acrobatics,
some
you
acrobatics
can
checks.
substitute athletics if you want, but you see the gym rats,
Beautiful.
Chris and
I would
Scully. Yeah.
All right, gym rats. I suppose it's time for me to take on this little course of yours, and I'll start with my first athletics check. That's 9.
You
Now-
immediately fail the first. You grab the monkey bar that's above, and you immediately slip on it because someone had some greasy food before doing this and left the grease on the pole, so you just slip off it into the water. Oh, whoops.
All right. Well, maybe if you would clean that off,
Hey,
it would be doable.
Challenges make more
Can I make
muscles.
a persuasion check to
Do you want an excuse or a muscle?
Right. I'm gonna try to convince them that they should let me go again because somebody's greasy hamburger hands
Roll
were
a
on the
persuasion check.
Like you really shouldn't be operating. It's a hazard.
Make
It doesn't actually
quads.
build muscle.
You want quads or you want hazards?
A
Okay,
15 persuasion.
Scully was saying that, and Chris just goes, "Hey, Scully, that is actually a very fair point. We should be cleaning off this equipment." And they go, and they clean off the equipment. So you may try once more.
All right. That's a better. That's
so
a 15.
You passed the first hurdle, and now you are getting to a section of platforms, and the two rats, they run to either side, and they start pulling or turning these wheels and making these big foam things spin. Go ahead and roll your next check. If you can get a situational bonus depending on how you describe yourself going through this obstacle.
What is it? These rotating
below,
things?
there are platforms you have to jump to below, and
Oh yeah, I'm totally going to take fox form to be more aerodynamic.
I'll pass the first one because it's sized for medium creatures, not foxes. So you pass the second phase with ease. Now comes the third challenge. There you see this huge rock wall, and the gym rats, they climb up to the top of this wall, and they just start they pull these other cranks, and just buckets of water keep splashing down all throughout the wall. This is a pretty tough check.
Yeah, I noticed. Can I? Is it against the rules for me to use my hand axe as rappelling gear?
I'll say that'll give you advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my hand axe and I'm gonna be mountaineering this. Oh no. That's only a 10, even with advantage.
You find yourself slipping. You will not have advantage on your next check, but you have one more chance to roll.
All right,
acrobatics
dice.
or athletics.
That's only a 13.
You're 2 or 3 handholds away from the top when a full bucket of water hits you in the face. You just on a reaction pull your ground onto a soft mat below. Ugh. You made it pretty turns out you didn't face enough challenges. Didn't have enough muscles. But you did make it far enough to win this, and they hand you a coupon for half off on a year subscription to their gym.
Wonderful. Does that come
No,
with a
it
stamp?
does not.
Damn. All right. I will walk away and I will sort of like take the coupon and do a very obvious fake smile before wadding up the coupon and throwing it in the nearest receptacle.
Okay. So who would like to go next?
To take a look around. Do I see my masters or anybody else that I recognize around?
Fiamma and
right after the fight?
Leanne are still over at the ring toss game because Fiamma will not give up on this ring toss game until they win.
I would like to head over there, and then I see anybody. So they didn't watch the fight.
They turned to you and they said, great fight, Leanne, Fiamma says, oh wow, great fight, Rosalind. I saw the whole thing, but then I ran back here to do this again. So I did watch some.
Okay. Fiamma, perhaps after this next go, if you still haven't gotten it, can I have a chance at this?
The halfling behind the counter, the same one who ran the High Striker game in last 2 weeks session, says, hello there, my name's Philip J. Astorbogle, and you can certainly try my game. It's one silver to
how
play.
much? Okay, I will
Okay,
hand them the
go
silver.
ahead and roll a sleight of hand check. 13 gives you a normal prize, 16 for like the farther off bottles gives you a bigger prize, and then the top prize is like a DC 20, which is what your master keeps frustratingly trying to do.
Okay, I will.
Okay, if you have any, huh?
That is a 13. I will look at. I will stand next to Fiamma and watch her first to see. I like to observe my masters, see if I can learn from them, see what she's doing, and then
okay. Go ahead and roll with advantage. I see you rolled a 13 for your first one.
Okay, that's a okay. Then the next one.
Okay,
with advantage
you
of
managed to
14.
win a small prize. Wonderful! Here's your stamp, and pick a keychain of your choice. And they have a bunch of, like, animal-themed keychains.
Do they have any... Oh...
Yes, they
like
have
little pandas. Is there a panda keychain?
adorable little...
Okay, I'm gonna take the little adorable little panda keychain, and then can I do this one more time?
sure.
Can I try again?
Yeah, see, you want the main prize.
Another silver
Fiona
piece?
says.
Yes, I would. I'll give them another
Yeah,
silver
go ahead and
piece
roll with
and try
advantage
one
still,
more
because you're
time.
kind of looking at your master and how they're failing each time.
Okay, good. First one was a natural 3. And you could be joking me. With advantage,
It tings
I rolled
off
a
a
3
bottle.
and a 2 on the dice. So nope, not even close. Not even close. Alright.
Okay, so,
I'm still a bit out of practice. I imagine, I am gonna ask, you said Fiamma and then Leanne are here. I'm gonna look at Leanne and say, getting back out there and doing more of the stuff that you taught me after a while feels nice. Any pointers you want to give me? Or any observations you made? This is my first, like, really, first time getting back into, like, physical training in a
well,
while.
I would say that your physical form is certainly excellent, and your ability to adapt to situations is certainly impressive. I will say your breathing did or it was not consistent, and I feel like that is preventing you from some of the greater powers that you are capable of, but you will learn that in time. Yeah, Fiamma's like, yeah, it's all in how you breathe.
Okay.
Ah, dang it!
Focus on my. And then I will. Since I got a stamp and my little prize, I'm gonna look around. I sent a letter off to my family a few weeks ago.
Oh, yes.
About Alicia.
You do
I
actually
see that?
see your oldest brother, Yorick. Yorick is a little bit taller than you. He has slightly more tanned skin, a little weathered. He's, I believe 4 years older than you. So, he's
Yeah,
42.
so he's 42.
He's standing next to his wife, Melinda. She's kind of smiling as she looks out on their kids. Sarah is trying a, this game of some kind. There's, like, this dragonborn there that's just...
Does that seem in line with what her interests are, or what they were before I left?
It looks like they're just trying out
Do
a
I
festival
know?
game.
Okay. And so I'll walk over. As I spot them, I'll walk up to my brother and, hey, Yori. Hey, Melinda.
Hey,
How are you
Rosalind.
guys doing?
Man, I heard about what happened. We're so sorry. You were doing great at the tournament there. That was incredible.
Thanks. You saw that. Okay. Was hoping maybe. Yeah. I'm glad you guys came. I'm glad you're here, but I don't worry about me. I promise. I've fully recovered. I got doctor's relief actually this morning, which is nice. And it seems like I'm traveling with a.
Yeah, there was like a giant minotaur.
Yeah, they seem. I don't know all of them. I don't know all of them very well. The one that went first, who did the crossbow and the dagger. I know her, and I know her father. I work with her father on a regular at the archive. But seemed like a decent group to do a bit of traveling together. I don't know, but I'm doing all right. It's been a long and hard recovery, but
Yeah.
I'm back, and it's nice to be back on my feet again.
You wrote to us about Alicia. Any word from her parents?
Yeah.
Absolutely
DM,
not.
any word from her parents? No, not even close. There's a definite reason that Alicia was traveling with. Professor Trikefoot. He was her. Alicia's Professor's granddaughter. Perhaps later on, I can take you to where Alicia's at. I actually have some pretty good news on Alicia's front.
Oh.
You see the
Yeah,
fox
she was
woman
here.
that was in my group with me.
Melinda says,
She-
yeah, I bet you noticed the fox woman. And Yorick just kind of very awkwardly turns away and doesn't respond to that. He's like...
But
yeah, anyway.
anyways, her name is like Lana. Yeah, it's Lana. And when the doctor that's been treating me here came over to give me my all clear, Lana came with and did something that I've never seen before, and Alicia seems to be doing a lot better because of it. I'll tell you more later.
Yeah.
Not here.
What? Okay, from there, we are going to move on to Frida. What game do you want to play or confection do you want to try?
I think I want to. Is that mystery?
You would
box?
like to step up
What
to
kind
it?
Of a,
Wonderful.
I was wondering if there was like an investigation.
So you step up. You
Yeah.
see that there's this skinny black dragonborn with a wool sweater and a scarf around his neck, both black, and he's wearing like black jeans, and he has these like glasses on his snout, very tiny, ineffective sunglasses at night, and he's like, "Thank you,
I
thank
like
you.
your
The name's
style,
JJ."
sir. Nice to meet you, JJ. Now, what's this you got? here?
James?
You see, right here we have the mystery box. So the
see that.
you actually see you see Sarah, who was playing with it a few seconds ago, just kind of drops it on the ground. It's like this white cardboard box with like a big black question mark painted on it, and it's like,
All right.
purchased this mystery box, and it really meant a lot to me, and now I just want to, share the experience of it with other people. So the way the game works is that you will have two turns to handle the box without opening it and try to guess what's inside, is the point of the game.
All right. I guess I'll pick it up and like kind of gently shake it, and I'll say, "Now, how much of a shake can I give this?"
So as you don't open the mystery box, that's the important thing. You don't really want to open.
Anything alive in here? As I shake it, like, oh, you can't tell me, can you? Right.
Yes, you may.
Could I
if you
make
want.
an investigation check? All right. Wow, that's
you,
in that one.
We're not
So-
doing great tonight outside of
so-
combat, y'all.
It is alive, isn't it? It's something alive in here. Is it a duck?
Go ahead and roll again. You have 2 turns.
All right. Maybe a monkey. All right, let's see. All right, that's much better.
21.
That's a
Let's see.
21.
You hear what sounds like some string. Like a thick string. You also you hear the tink of like a coin or something metal, and something is like flopping around in pieces in there. You're not entirely sure what it is, but it is the end of the game, so you must present your best guesses as to what you think is inside.
So a rope, some pieces of coin. Is
He
it a wind
shakes his
chime?
head and he's like, "Isn't that the beauty of the mystery box? Is that when you present your audience with the mystery box, then they interpret what they think is within the mystery box, and it creates intrigue and suspense in a way that just isn't possible with other mediums." Yes,
So
the
it's like a
mystery box
metaphor.
is a metaphor. You present something, or you present a mystery, and you let the audience feel it in themselves with what it is. I should know, I was a famous
I love it.
playwright in my time. Roll a history
Oh, what plays did you write? I might have seen one.
check.
All right. A little bit of that. Not great. Only a 13.
I swear, if this person's name is Schrodinger.
JJ is infamous among theater playwrights for killing the theater industry, which was already dying, like after magic's the extinguishing happened, and magical special effects were not really available anymore. He is infamous for killing the dying theater industry with his incredibly terrible plays, including, but not limited to, reboots of beloved plays that just were very bad.
And I just kind of look up at him, like recalling this, and I'm like, were you a big proponent for like no magic in the theater? Like,
Well, you
using
see, you didn't
right?
need
That
magic
was your whole
when
thing.
you have the mystery box. mystery box is the greatest writing tool in the world. You don't need anything else. You just need the mystery box. You don't even need to know what's inside the mystery box.
God damn it! It took me way too fucking long! Oh god!
Is Ty just now getting the J.J. Abrams joke?
God damn it. Oh. Alright, I'm not gonna feel bad about this anymore. I just kind of look at him and I'm like, alright. I have a mystery for you,
yes?
actually. Alright, so think about it this way. People do things. It's kind of a mystery as to why they do those things. And if they never tell you why, the mystery lives on. And I'm gonna slam
as
the
you
mystery
slam
box
it into the
fucking
ground, the
and walk
box
away.
opens, and you see there is a copper piece, a shoelace, lint, half a pastrami sandwich, and an expired gift card. At which point, Jay is like, I spent 500 gold on this! And you see that his stamp for the game, like, rolls out of his pocket.
I'm gonna take that. Some things are better left a mystery.
Yes.
Walk
I'll
away.
just free stamp everybody now.
So everyone gets a stamp.
I love that. I can't believe it took me that long to get that.
So, Hayden, is there any game that you would like to play? Hayden?
Hayden, you're muted if you're trying to say something.
Oh shit, what? I kind of like dissociated there a bit, sorry, what? What?
Is there a game
hasn't
you
been
would
done
like
yet?
to play at the festival? Let's see. There's a jelly bean jar. There's the mystery box game is done. There's hide and seek. There's a scavenger hunt. There's a rope lottery game. There's also whack-a-mole and a shooting gallery.
What was
and bull
there
riding. You could
involving
try
both
that.
exactly?
Lottery. You see this elder tabaxi woman with a little purple cloak and a humble brown dress. She behind her are like a bunch of prizes. Each has a rope tied to it. All the ropes are gathered like above, like strung above her, and then they are put behind. There's this like sheet, this like metal cooking sheet that's put like under them, and then there's just a whole bunch of ropes kind of gathered together in front of her, and she's like, well, you just have to pull one of these ropes and try to see what prize you'll get. You know, it's kind of random.
Yes, random. Okay. So, I'm not buying the fact that it's kind of random. I don't know, like a perception or an insight check to try and figure out what rope goes where. I'm gonna go with perception check.
Okay, go ahead and do either. I think either of those
That's gonna be a
would
12.
be applicable. I will say if I will give you one re-roll. So the way this game works is you roll a flat d20 and that'll determine what prize you get. Because of your little perception check, I will let you do one re-roll.
Okay. It's gonna be a 13.
So go ahead and roll just a flat d20.
I'm gonna go ahead and take this potion of healing.
You see that you could pull up a potion of healing, or you can try for something else.
Oh, fantastic. And that's it? There's nothing... Wow.
Yeah, you pull on it and a potion of healing pops up and it's like, oh wow, you got the potion of healing, here you go.
Delightful.
Oh, and here's your stamp. Yeah, and you get a stamp for playing the game and not getting one of the dope prizes, which is like a bunch of Kleenexes or pretzels.
Can I try?
Okay.
I would also like to try.
I'll give it a try.
If anyone else would like to try the rope lottery
So,
game, I would be open to it.
Is it possible for me to take a look at
Sure.
this and see.
Yes, go
Um,
ahead.
do kind of like the same thing. Do like a quick perception check. See at least what are my options for stuff I can win.
So, as far as options, you see that there's a lot of, like, hand towels and, like, little packs of jelly beans or pretzels. You know, there's, like, some small jar of honey. There's,
Honey has
there's
come
a
back.
cute different
those.
toys and stuffed animals. There's, a healer's kit. There's some toy weapons. There's a popular novel. There's some real weapons and armor. Two sort of... You see the two grand prizes are
Can I go ahead and
a
roll that perception check?
phonograph and a deluxe Zoroam action figure with karate chop action.
That's an 18.
And you see there's yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
I'll try
Okay.
perception too.
I'll do the
Ooh, okay.
first
I
roll.
will
is
give
a natural 20. I'll take
you
that.
yes, one re-roll and I will
Nice.
knock off the like bad prizes.
Okay.
Fabulous.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I could leave this here. I could.
You get a phonograph with
I'll
3
head
cylinders.
over, to my niece Sarah. Where is she
A
at?
phonograph can
Do I see? Have I
your
seen
niece
my
Sarah,
nephew at all?
she
her
is
older
over at the
brother.
concession stand getting some
Josiah.
elven hard candy.
I'll walk over to Sarah.
Your older
and
you
I'll
see
say,
with your nat 20, I'll say you
hey,
look
Sarah,
over
how
and
are
he
you
is
doing?
attempting bull riding.
So, I want a prize that I'm not really able to really take with me.
Oh yeah.
Is what I'm gonna be doing.
I'm doing
Do you
okay.
think
What's
that
up?
I could if I wanted to, but I'm not sure if it would really be worth it for me. Do you want to take this home? Would you find more use out of this?
I mean, it's compact enough you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
I know. And then I'm gonna also.
Oh, phonograph.
Oh.
This is really cool.
What are you gonna
You
do?
could like record stuff and play it back. I know exactly. She looks at you so seriously.
Make sure you do. Try and do a really ridiculous one and put it under
I'm
your
gonna
dad's bed.
record
as well.
really annoying noises
I love
and then I'm
that.
gonna hide it
Then
under my
say it's-
brother's bed.
Then say it's from your Aunt Rosalind. Okay, that works. And then
She nods solemnly.
maybe we can do this later after everybody else is gone.
And
but I'd like
she
to
takes
go,
it and immediately begins doing
maybe
that.
take my brother and his wife to go see Alicia.
Alright. This is one of my only characters
Okay,
that has ever had a negative
Frida,
perception.
it's your
That's a
go
5.
next. And then Jialin.
Alright. Just straight D20. Let's go. Good luck. Oh! Alright, that's an 18.
You will not get a reroll,
Ooh.
but you can
Ooh.
go
Add
ahead
this
and
to my
just roll a
nose.
d20.
That will totally boost the power of your normal type attacks.
Oh,
18,
do I
you
get
a
do I
silk
get a
Right.
stamp
scarf.
with that natural?
I feel my ability to stab things has improved.
Yes!
That would be a steel cut. That's a steel.
I
That's a
I
steel
love
type
the
attack.
joke
It's
of
your
it so
ability to do
much. I'm
unarmored
this
strikes.
close
I
to
can
like
punch
letting it
people
be
better.
a thing.
Hey, DM.
You know,
Question.
stabbing things.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Last thing. Does the next 20 give me 2
Yeah,
stamps or is it
punching, a
still just
normal
one?
thing. Jialin, you're...
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah, I have 2 stamps now. Yeah. So I've got 2 stamps now. That's nice.
Just one, but you also have a stamp from the,
Yeah, I do.
from
I
the
pass
perception
that,
game
I pass
that
to
Frida
everybody that's
won.
here right now.
I have to. I only got the
well,
ring
and you
toss
got one
and
from
the string pull.
Yes. You also got one from the, ring toss game, so you have 3 now.
Frida stole a stamp, remember?
Oh, right.
Oh, that's right. I didn't
Well, yeah,
realize. So
well, you
No,
got
I
one
I didn't
from
realize
the,
that she had
from
put one in
this
my book
rope
already.
game.
Never
You got
mind.
one
Never
from the ring
mind.
toss, and you got one from Frida.
Okay, I did not catch that third stamp from Frida.
Yeah, they beat the mystery box because it wasn't that impressive to begin with. So, Frida, as you put this scarf
Can I
around
make
your neck,
an
though,
Arcana check, perhaps? Or
you do feel this
All right.
strange feeling like something was in this scarf that isn't now.
all right, that's a 16.
Sure. As you, the craft of this item is incredible, and noticing like how much interest you're taking in it, the old woman, she speaks up.
If there was
Oh,
magic
that used
in
to
it
be in my
once,
family for some time.
maybe there's still some
said
left
it used to
even
be
in spirit,
magic, but
right?
nah, it's just an old scarf now.
I could always use good luck. Thank you, ma'am. As I like wrap it around, like probably like just around my whole neck and
maybe
my,
it's
like,
lucky.
peeking out. I am. So like my nose is just peeking out from like too many scars.
You're welcome. I imagine you're already wearing 2 or 3 scarves.
I was gonna roll perception because I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay,
actually, I rolled
Jalen,
it
you can
twice.
go ahead and roll
18.
your for this game. Yes, go ahead and roll perception.
2.
Again, 1 re-roll, and I will bump off the lame prizes. 2.
You could re-roll if you want to get something different.
Let's see.
actually.
The lamer ones are bumped off. So you,
I think I'm gonna re-roll.
it's a pretty basic one, but it is nice.
4.
Yes. Yeah, you feel you could get
I'm gonna
that,
go for
so
the
you-
healer's
or
kit.
you can re-roll.
I'm gonna sneak around, or not sneak, but I'm gonna
There's
stroll up,
also
like as a
a
fox and
healer's
start
kit
sniffing
you could
around.
grab.
With
Okay,
yeah,
you pull
I
up
have
a
advantage
healer's
on
kit.
perception checks. That's nice. 15.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's great. I just
ahead
want
and
the
roll
stamp,
with
really, is
advantage.
all I need. A 10.
Again, I will offer you that like re-roll and bumping off the lamer
All right, I'll roll
prizes.
again. 15.
10. You got a what you could pull is a toy bow and
How
arrow.
much resale value is the deluxe Zoroam action figure? I lean over and
You pull the deluxe
it's mint?
Zoroam action figure.
Man, this mint condition action figure, I'll take it because I think I could probably resell it.
Is that like the
It is
dinosaur
fresh in the
dudes?
box. Mint.
Is that the dinosaur dudes? The Zoroam? Okay, all right. Yeah, that's pretty badass.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you
so I
cut
can.
out?
Yeah, no, totally. I got the God of Time action
No,
figure.
Zoroam is the head of the pantheon.
Yeah,
He's the
Koronos
god
with
of time.
karate chop action.
Yeah, with karate chop action. Yes, you see that he is depicted as like a humanoid made of like brass and like.
So how much time do we have
these
left before our
cool
next
gears,
fight?
and he's holding a trumpet that appears to be something that you can like take out of his hand and put a few other things in his hands.
I would like to peruse the food
Everyone
once
did
more.
a thing, so unless anyone really wants to do another festival thing,
Which stand?
karate trumpet
Sorry, which
action, yes.
stand did I go to before? It was a lemonade stand that I went to
Okay.
before the first round.
You see
the
that
first,
there is
first round, I think, right?
there's deep fried
Okay.
anything.
With old
You
man.
didn't ask for any
What?
grapes.
Yes. There's some gosh. There's candy, there's caramel, there's candy and caramel apples, there's another cart with like tea and herbal or iced tea and herbal tea, and there's
Is it
one
brown?
person selling this weird liquid that smells really nice.
I want coffee. I'm gonna go get coffee.
Yes, it is brown. You, Lana, would be able to identify it as coffee. Jalen, you have never seen or smelled coffee.
Jalen, like, lingers looking at the tea for a second.
Frida, you
because
have-
she's, like, thinking that
I don't think you know
tea
what
would
coffee
be a
is,
nice
but you do
taste
smell
of
it.
home. And then she decides, while she's walking towards it, that it wouldn't be anything like home because it's not tea made at home. And therefore, it's, the disappointing factor of, like, it's not like your mom's tea, but she doesn't have a mom. So she angles her direction towards the new and interesting thing.
Yeah. Okay, you see this half-elf. He's tall and lanky. He's wearing a green apron, a dark brown shirt, and black jeans. He has dark skin and golden eyes, and he looks up at you and he says, hello, would you care to try some? It's called coffee, imported directly from Ishkandar.
What is coffee?
Oh, it's this wonderful drink. In Ishkandar, they have, coffee houses, and, it's a big part of the culture to go there. Some places, they even deliver the mail to the coffee house, because you're more likely to see someone at their local coffee house than you are at, their home.
This sounds vaguely like
anyway.
an addiction.
If by addiction you mean a good time, then
Oh.
yes.
I think as Jalen says that, I'll also come to get some coffee.
It is 1 gold piece.
All right.
1 gold piece for an addiction.
I can put down 2 and just look at Jalen and say, my dad's betting on us to win, and, well, I think you're doing a lot of the heavy lifting here.
1 gold piece is a very expensive amount for a drink.
Well, I have to import it
Oh, I
from
understand.
a nation very far
Understand
away.
why this person is charging 1 gold piece. This is like Ethiopian import coffee, but whoa.
Is it the one? Is it the one that has to process through the cat's
Coffee
body,
native to the Empire, so
No, it
and
makes
you have
total
to
sense.
you have to get coffee beans out of cat shit? Is it that coffee?
no. It is just a regular kind of coffee. It's just it's just from a very far way
Bean
away.
water.
Ty is so excited to get his D&D coffee to match the IRL coffee.
I have to
What a
make my
mood.
characters
Yes.
as addicted to coffee as I am.
A mood.
So you, both of you take a drink, and so the effects of drinking coffee are as follows: you heal one you have taken. You can ignore a level of exhaustion for 4 hours, and you have advantage on the next ability check you make.
Nice.
Pretty good. I like that a lot. That's really well designed.
That's
And
really
that
nice.
could include initiative.
Doesn't it? Ooh.
Yes. And it will, and I will say, as you are getting your cups of coffee, you hear from a distance, the second round of the tournament will begin shortly. I would like to take,
So who is our next enemy? Do we get a roll for that one too?
yes, we do.
I want to figure out who I get to fight.
Uh,
Come on,
Is
let's
this the
see
final
real
round?
Yeah.
hard. Last time.
it is the next to
Oh, so if we...
final round. The rest of us ready? We can begin again.
Yeah, let's roll. Let's roll
Let's
that
begin.
dice.
Can I roll the d6?
I'll say Lana was excited to, so unless they want to roll it,
I'll roll the dice.
you can.
I'll roll a die.
Alana, if you want to roll it, you can go ahead and roll it.
I rolled a 2 again, so does that mean we get a bye?
We win.
I rolled a 2 again.
So let's see. Goblin is out, so I think I'll do second from the top then.
Ominous.
I feel like this is a decision intentionally caused to cause us anxiety.
This is mostly because this is very funny. This is a very funny
was gonna
next
say, I
encounter.
Is it another goblin? Are we gonna have to deal with more paranoid Priscilla?
Lag.
No,
Why are you worried?
No, not worried. I mean, like in character, yes, very worried. Out of character, not at all. Oh, we could end up fighting Rosalind's teachers. That would be funny.
No.
they would
You're
not.
not
They
getting
did
them
not.
ideas.
They
Yeah,
didn't.
the DM already said that they
Yeah,
wouldn't
they
sign up
didn't
for the
enter this
tournament.
tournament for the sake of not being like, not winning immediately, because they would destroy literally anyone here.
Yeah. I get.
And everyone
I get that
here.
they're all level 20 adventurers, but like,
They're level
Well, they're
11
level 11
monks
actually,
at the
but
moment.
yeah, they would crush everything. So, you step up, and on our left, we have the only friends.
I'm gonna try to hype the crowd up again.
That's right. Let's go.
Yeah,
I would like to
yeah,
help
they're
hype
pretty
up the
hyped
crowd.
from your left.
I would like
15.
to.
What?
15 performance check.
Yes, they're pretty. Whoa, we love the biscuit. Whoa. And another person's
Well,
like, I don't think
that's
that
a
was
little
okay
demeaning.
to say.
No, don't say that.
That was demeaning. Jialin is our friend and our teammate. They are not lesser
Y'all are
than
like
us.
saying that, and Jialin is like flexing.
He's about to kick this person's teeth in. Who is it?
Yeah. And in this corner, our very own cat lady, Audrey Nev, lady from the rope lottery, walks up to the other side.
Ugh.
This old tabaxi woman with like fur, white fur, wearing her simple brown dress and her little purple cloak, steps up and is like, "Oh, hello, everyone."
That voice is close to Bombeldo's voice, which is gonna make me see red.
She might not
Oh
even
no,
have
no,
all
no.
the teeth,
It's,
yeah?
Grandmother, I don't know if I feel comfortable with this. Are you sure you're okay to fight?
Oh, it's okay. I have my little darlings to help me.
Is there a swarm of cats that now move from?
You see a movement under her cloak.
Oh no.
Okay, everyone, roll initiative.
Me and Jialin get advantage on that, right?
Right.
Yes.
Nice.
That's a
ma-
20.
Good job for Priscilla. I rolled a 14.
I got a 9.
Oh, 21.
A 9 with advantage.
With advantage, my other one was a 1.
Oh no.
Okay, we got a couple people going pretty early. It's only one cat lady. What could possibly go wrong?
So,
got a
Frida, you
21
are
out
up
of
first
20.
again.
Oh, this doesn't feel
My
right.
legs
I
and
like to look
arms.
at my dad though.
Your dad is like, you see that they have taken their cloak off and they are giving someone their pocket watch and a few of their other very expensive looking items, and they're like, all of it. I swear, I'm good for it.
Oh god. We have to do this with an old
I'm
lady.
gonna take
My
just like
dad.
a quick look. Can I take a quick look out into the crowd? Do I see my masters and/or my family?
You do see, again, your eldest sibling, and let's see, who else would show up? Yeah, you do also see Lindsay and Lacey, and their respective families, including their 11-year-old non-binary child, Taylor. Not sure I'm a fan of the name, but okay.
It's a gender-neutral name. It works for both. That's why I like it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go with a name like Taylor, but
So I see Lindsay and Lacey and Penn, and then all of their kiddos. I'll just wave out to them really quick before putting a more focused look on my face to deal with this cat lady in front of me.
yes, you do also see your masters looking on, and Frida, as this cat lady, this literal cat lady, steps up, she like unfurls her robe, and you see 4 kittens
Oh, no.
crawl out from under it, and these are, and you immediately recognize that these are not normal kittens, but displacer beast kittens
I was waiting for it.
with little tentacles on their back.
They're so adorable.
Oh, but they're still babies. God. All right. Okay.
They're one of my favorite.
I know. I just
But
feel
it is-
bad.
One of my
It is your
favorite.
turn.
All right. Well, Dad loses his bets. Moms and Dad'll know that I let him gamble. All right. I remember Dad told me the story of the Hydra. I'm gonna shoot the woman with my crossbow. Just, I guess, right in the face or whatever.
Okay.
Oh no! Twirl.
That hits.
Oh no! All right, that's 7 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh no! No!
She's an old lady with common.
Painless. Painless. Just right in the forehead. Donk.
Ah! She slips and falls. Oh, my hip!
Oh no! No!
Oh
No!
no.
No! No!
The kittens start getting angrier.
No.
They're all like hissing and they
All right, I'm not done yet.
have their. Is that
I always liked kitties. No, I'm gonna throw my dagger at one of the kittens.
okay? Throw it down. This is made with disadvantage because they are displacer beast kittens.
Okay, cool. Good, I nat one.
You can't. You can't. It's a kitten. You just.
I just hold back. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's a kitty. That's the end of my turn.
Priscilla, it is your turn.
That was horrible. I hated all of that.
How close am I to this kitten?
You're within 30 feet of it.
Alright. I am going to do a kind of serpentine movement like I'm playing field hockey. And I'm going to take one swing with my glaive. Just crack shot shooting for the fans in the seats off to the side.
Okay, roll the hit with disadvantage. It is a displacer beast kitten.
A 17 with disadvantage.
That does hit. Roll damage.
That's gonna be 10 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Literally just an absolute crack shot like hockey straight into the fans like I'm trying to make one catch it.
It is Lana. It is or Priscilla. Do you have? If not,
Yeah,
it is
no,
Lana's turn.
that is the end of my turn.
Level
Okay.
1. Swinging and done. I'm going to hoist my great axe, and I'm going to go up to the cat lady.
She's unconscious.
The cat lady was already unconscious. I'm going to go up to one of the displacer kittens that is near Priscilla to flank the displacer kitten.
Okay, so you cancel out its disadvantage
yep.
and advantage. So
Yeah.
roll normal.
Yeah. How does a 19 sound?
That hits.
And
You know-
how does 11 points of damage sound?
How do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna go up to it and say, apologies, dear one, but I need to knock out your lights for just a little bit. And I'm just gonna hit it with the flat side of the axe.
You know, you do realize you can also just like push someone out of bounds, and that would, for the tournament, mean that they're not allowed to participate anymore.
I mean,
Uh,
I guess, yeah, next time I'll just hurl the cat.
yeah. Rosalind, it is now your turn.
If I walk up to one of the, I'm gonna walk up to the kitten and see if I can just like pull my what's it called, my quarterstaff off my back. See if I can just use my staff to just basically push one of the cats out of bounds. I don't want to hurt this little kitten.
Okay, versus its athletics, which is not great.
Athletics. Okay. I'm just gonna try.
Oh,
and
it rolled
push
a
it out of
19.
bounds.
This is one squirmy cat. It goes liquid. It goes liquid the way cats do.
Oh man, that's only a 15 on my part, so I do not push it.
I love it.
Okay.
It's so adorable.
Well, I try and push it, and it squirms out of the way. I will readjust. Bonus action. Can I try that push again?
Yes, go ahead.
Because of my offhanded bonus attack.
Sure. Soft 20. This is one squirmy cat.
That's only a 16. Darn! I do not push the cat out of bounds. And
It starts chewing on your quarterstaff.
And I just yank it out of its mouth and be like, "I'll get you next turn. I don't want to hurt you."
It is the kitten's turn. The first one makes its death saves. No. It's fun. No, I'm just joking. The first displacer beast cat will come up to you, Priscilla, and will make an attack against you.
All right.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Okay, you take exactly 4 damage.
Ouch.
Second displacer beast will run up to Lana and will also hit. Or try
Can I use Sentinel on that?
to.
No, a 5 doesn't hit.
Yeah, go ahead and use Sentinel!
Right, that's when we all got feats at level 1. I'll be taking Sentinel later on.
That's a 15.
That hits.
And then
Hold
smack
on,
this one out.
shouldn't she be rolling at disadvantage?
Well, since I'm flanking, that would be
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh,
neutral.
never mind. Yeah, that's
so. So that'll be 6 damage on that.
You bop it a little bit, but it still seems to be up.
Okay.
It is Jason's turn. Jason will stand there for a little bit and be like, they will try an animal handling check to gently pick up the kitten. He rolled a 14. Let's see what this kitten will get on its not bad wisdom apparently. 18. It scratches his hand. Ow, 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 frick. Jolin, it is your turn.
How many kittens are left? Just the one?
2.
2? How close are they together?
They're within 5 feet of each other.
So I would like to angle myself so that they're right in a row of each other. And then I'm going to take a few steps back and I'm going to rush them with the attempt to scoop them up on my head and put them out of bounds without throwing them.
Okay, roll. I do love this idea. Roll an athletics check.
Do better than me.
One rolled a 4.
I got a 17.
Other roll you scoop both of them up with your horns.
And then I would like to gently set them out of bounds.
They are hanging onto your horns, but you are they are hanging over out of bounds. What do you do?
So I'm trying to be mindful to make sure that my feet are still in bounds, and then I'm just gonna pick them up by the scruffs if I can.
Yeah.
And then gently set them down outside of bounds.
Yeah, they are set outside of bounds. They immediately hop back up because they're cats. You can't tell them where to go. But
I
the
leave them
referee
there
calls
once
the
they're
match.
there.
Well, the referee calls the match, and they're like, "There, out of bounds. that was an insane fight."
I'm gonna flex again just to rile
Yeah.
the crowd up while I have kittens
No, that's
hanging from my horns
appropriate.
again.
Yes.
We could work the crowd, but that was just uncomfortable.
So this
We
this
are both
fight
fierce
ends-
and compassionate. Only friends.
Yeah. Only
go.
friends.
She can spin it. Hell yeah.
Only friends, yes.
All right. With that, that is the second round. And you know that the next round will determine who your opponent is in the final round, and it might be worth watching to see who this next person is.
We all have our
Right.
stamps, so I suppose we just watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
while sipping coffee.
So you guys actually see on one side is the Empire Brute with his Triceratops helmet in his heavy iron armor, decked out in black, and his Imperial tabard with the proud symbol of the Empire on his chest. And standing opposite him is Ryder, holding wearing armor of his own, holding a warhammer in one hand and a shield in the other. And the crowd actually, roll an insight check, anyone who wants to.
I will
do so.
insight. I have good sight of in. I do not roll well, though.
I rolled an 11, so sort of decent.
That's a
I'm gonna
13 for
16.
me.
I'm gonna try and discreetly blow a raspberry, stick my tongue out, and then go to the Empire soldier.
You can see in the crowd, anyone who got above a 10, know that, when you look out on the crowd, you see that people are, scared to cheer against him, but they all really want to cheer for Ryder. Ryder, he steps out confidently. You see, he is actually wearing a holy symbol of Zeroam on his, on a necklace. He looks at you, Lana, and he says, "We didn't have toys like that in my day." No, I'm just kidding. He notes the action figure, but he's just weird.
Hey DM, quick reminder, Zerom is the time god, the god of the whole world?
Yeah.
He's the god of time, yes.
Okay,
He is
okay.
the head
Just
of the
making sure I'm
pantheon and the
remembering
most
that.
powerful deity within it. Yeah, and you see this Empire goon actually has no weapons on his person. He just kind of crosses his arms impetuously. The two of them square up, and the Empire goon spends most of the fight trying to grab and punch and slam Ryder, but Ryder moves with this surprising, almost supernatural nimbleness to their person. And Priscilla, even you're noting that Ryder is looking more faster than he has ever been before. At least in your time of knowing him, you wonder if you just struck a chord with him and sparked an old flame, or if after seeing what Lana was capable of recently, that he was a man of faith. You begin to wonder if maybe something like that is returning to him as well. But in the course of the fight, Ryder does just for half a second, he trips on a piece of stone on an uneven tile on the tournament floor, and the Empire goon catches him. And at that point, they had been fighting for minutes of Ryder just zipping around and jumping and leaping, and this Empire goon is so furious when he grabs Ryder. he just grabs his throat and begins strangling him, holding him up off the ground as he does so. And Ryder is, trying to get his hammer up, but he just can't get over the huge beefy arms as this Empire goon is literally strangling him. And the announcer, he actually speaks up. He's like, the match is over. And this guy keeps going.
I'm going to fight. I'm going to kill this person right now.
All right.
Unless anyone's going to stop me, I'm making an attack.
Now I'm coming.
Oh,
No, I'm
so-
gonna join you.
I'm also moving out onto the battlefield, axe drawn.
Hope you don't mind the match getting moved up, announcer.
Yes, the final round matches, and you see that the goon actually turns to look at you, and he's like,
I would like to point out that we haven't traded our weapons back in for the blunt weapons. We just took the battlefield.
he tosses Ryder to the side, and he cracks his knuckles. Everyone roll initiative for the final round of the tournament.
That's a 22 for me.
Wait.
Finally, I rolled something good.
I have to hold on. I have to restart something, and then
This guy's gonna get.
it is record all you.
He's gonna die.
Wonderful.
We're not. This guy doesn't get. This guy does. This guy, Ryder, put us up and give us a home, and he is just force choking.
Ryder is the guy that's been treating me, right? He's the doctor that's been treating me.
Yeah, he's been your nurse. Well, he's not a full doctor, but he's been your nurse.
So,
Ryder is everybody in this town's
is it
favorite.
Dr. Elders.
possible for me to just take a quick look at Ryder as we're running out to see if he's okay or if he needs help at all?
He's breathing very unevenly, but he is breathing.
Are the medics coming to get
Okay.
him?
Yeah, the medics are coming to get him.
Okay, good.
Man, if only I had levels. If only I was level 2.
I think we might get a little XP from beating this guy.
I suppose that after we finish the tournament, we might do that. Hit that milestone.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
gonna go bad for us politically, but
It is going to go
We're not gonna-
terrible
we're
for
not
us
gonna go
politically.
So, we begin with, trying to get to the, start. Priscilla, you are up first, very fittingly.
I am going to dash across the battlefield and get within melee range, right up front with him, and I am going to swing my glaive sideways, and I'm going to attempt to knock him prone while I strike.
Okay.
Basically hitting him right in the legs with the glaive.
Okay, roll to hit.
That's a miss.
He steps on the blade of your glade and brings it to a stop. You think a little mercenary who does this for fun is going to stand up to me?
I'm gonna spit in his face.
Oh no.
I'd like to roll an intimidation roll with that.
Roll intimidation.
That's an 18.
Ooh.
Careful, that's as clean as you're ever gonna get.
Other people don't see it because he's he's wearing a helmet, but this close to him, you can see he flinches for just a second, and then he gets angrier because both of you know. The crowd may not know, but you know. And it is his turn. He's going to try to punch you in the face. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit, no.
Attack, but it's with disadvantage, and he rolls an 18.
An 18 will hit.
Okay, he deals 4 bludgeoning damage because he does not have his weapons,
Okay.
as he punches you right in the gut.
Alright. I'm going to bonus action second wind right there.
Okay.
I
You-
guess that would be on my turn, but
It is, well, yeah, we'll say, you can do that when it gets to your turn. Rosalind, it is your turn. As this guy stands up, he shouts, "This is how pathetic you all are. Don't you see that you need the Empire? Why won't you join us? The incredible strength, the opportunity, the things we offer are things you cannot provide for yourselves.
Because
If this
I'm
is your
gonna
champion,
run
and he
over-
points to Ryder gasping on the floor.
Keep
Sorry,
talking. It's gonna make things look a lot worse when we beat the shit out of you.
Rosalind, your turn.
as
sorry.
I run up to him, am I able to get close enough that I can get around and flank him?
I'll say yes.
Do I have enough? Okay, I'm gonna move up behind him, and as I'm pulling out my staff, I'll go around him so that so that he sees the tattoo on my arm, and I'll be like, "You are a bully and a jerk, and there's so many better nations out there besides you." I'm gonna pull out my staff. I'm gonna give him a whack to the kidney, and then a whack to the kidney, and then a whack to the spine.
Okay.
First with my staff, and then with a melee bonus attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit with advantage.
I'm gonna do the
both
advantage on both of those.
because you are
Okay,
flanking.
hold on. Yes. Yeah, that advantage is 16.
16 does not hit. You hit an armor plate, but it doesn't really seem to affect him.
Okay, and then I will. I took the staff with my hands, and I'll let go with one hand and try and do an unarmed strike as well.
Okay, go ahead.
At advantage, that's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and that unarmed strike is gonna do 6 bludgeoning damage to him.
And you do strike the armor, but you like palm strike it so the force travels through, and it and he goes, "Ugh." And that is the
And I'll square up with him, and I'll say, bullies never win.
all the mystical platitudes you like. Will conquer your nation of cowards hiding on your little rock one of these days. Frida, it is now your turn.
All right. Would I get a flank bonus for my crossbow since Rosalind's behind him?
That doesn't.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm using blunt weapons, but I am gonna aim for his eye with my crossbow.
I will say, Frida,
Yes.
you
I'm sorry.
at this moment, do you want to try hitting him with a crossbow?
Do I feel something different?
You feel it's a possibility.
All right. I'm going to, as I feel something strange, rather than use my crossbow, I just look at this silk scarf. I'm going to rub my fingers across it and just reach out 2 fingers towards him and visualize lightning crackling from my fingertips. It's a 25
you
to
do
hit.
have advantage because this person has never seen magic before in their life.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the crit.
Yeah, that
No,
hits.
alright, so the 25. Alright, so let me just double check what this one does. So, alright. If the target is wearing metal armor, my attack rolls score a critical hit on 19 or
You rolled a
20. What did I
19.
roll on the die?
Oh, so that is a crit!
I crit.
Oh boy, go ahead and roll, let's see. Do we have the chart? Where's the chart? 80,
That's
85.
triple damage
On the
with at
crit
least
die.
one condition, maybe 2.
okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
82 would be triple damage and 1 status effect.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll the damage first. I have a good idea of what I want for the status effect. So that's an 8 on the first one, a 6 on the second one, and...
Yeah, triple.
Oh no, I just triple, right? So I just triple the first one. So triple 8.
4.
Huh? 24?
Yep. 24.
24. And I want this electricity to ripple through his, like, almost like his Triceratops horn is a lightning rod. I want to blind him with the sheer light of this electric blast.
Frida, your next move leaves the entire crowd speechless as you perform the first feat of magic that any of these people have seen in 100 years. And everyone stares with their jaw agape as this bolt of lightning his head, and he crumples slightly to the ground, bent over. He's so confused. He's screaming in pain. Ah! My eyes! Ah, my eyes! And everyone, like, jaw drops, and with the exception of your father, who's, like, he's equally surprised that you just see, like, tears streaming down his face of like joy and confusion. Like, this is unreal to him.
I'm just trembling, and I just say, you're blind to think we ever needed you.
Lana, it is now your turn.
I would like to roll up to this blinded man. And I'm gonna hoist my axe, my great axe. It seems that you and your empire have kept this world in darkness. Only but now, me and my friends are gonna bring back the light. And I'm gonna try to bring the axe down on his neck.
Go ahead and roll with advantage. He's blinded.
Correct. How would a dirty 20 sound?
That hits.
That's gonna be 13 points of damage.
Oh, he is barely standing. He's so confused. Do you have anything else for your turn?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, so
I will as a bonus action feed Priscilla a jelly tart.
Priscilla, this is one. That's some good jelly tart.
And you get 2 temporary hit points.
Thank you, Lana. I honestly was feeling a little peckish.
It is Jason's turn. Jason is amazed. They are going to pull out their mace, and they're just gonna try to hit this guy with their mace with advantage.
This now looks like just a full-on gang up on this. Like, we are surrounding this gentleman.
Yeah. He misses most. Electricity is still sparking through this person, and he pulls back a little because he's like, oh, I don't want to get shocked. Sister Jialin, it is now your turn.
I am gonna pop rage again.
Mm-hmm.
And am I within 20 feet of this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush him.
Okay, go bull rush.
14.
It would be with advantage because he is blind.
Yeah, 23.
That hits.
Pick him up by the horns. Just
For 9 damage.
9 damage?
Yeah.
He had 9 hit points left. Finish him.
Fabulous. She comes running in, on all fours, and she just, it's kind of reminiscent of, the goblin and the kitten at the same time, where she just, rams into him, and I don't know, she's not wearing any kind of protectors on her horns, because we did not stop to gear up. But she just like rams into this guy, and I don't know if she stabs him or if she just knocks him out or what, but she yeets him like off to the side, like hard.
Yeah, you fling him with your horns out of the arena fully and completely.
And it looks like
he
the
weighs
Empire's
on-
blasting off again.
He thumps to the ground. I'm going to say he's permanently blinded. That was too cool.
I love that. I just look to the crowd and I just say, "You can cheer now."
They all, a wild, uproarious applause goes out for the only friends. Only friends. Only friends. Only
I'm gonna
friends.
look around for the other Empire people standing nearby.
Yeah, same. I'm looking around, seeing.
And I'm just when I find them, because I know they're there, I'm just going to make eye contact, hoist the axe over my shoulder so that the blood very demonstratively drips off my edge, because I did not use a blunt weapon. And I'm going to very intentionally pay no attention to what Priscilla is doing right now.
You do see the Empire captain, the person with the brachiosaur helmet and the golden shoulder pads, in comparison to this guy's silver shoulder pads, meaning this is her lieutenant. And she very pointedly just walks away. And she motions for her two goons to follow her, leaving their lieutenant behind.
This is like one of the most emotive moments you all have seen from Jialin, who has been pretty mellow for the most part up until now, but right now she's like, yeah!
I'm gonna give Gialin a big hug. Like,
I'm gonna
hug you.
I'm joining in the group
back,
hug.
but it's a tight hug, and if you guys aren't careful, she's gonna pick you up, like straight up, one in each arm.
No, I'm here for it. Lana is here for the group camaraderie.
As I am looking at, can I look and see how my what is the people that I know, my masters and my family? Can I spot them in the crowd and see how they're reacting? Are they excited?
They're very excited. All of them look very excited. Your masters look especially pleased, and this person comes up to them, and you see that they made bets on your success, and they are cashing in those bets right now.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Lucas's father, like, the person comes up to give them all the money that they just won, but they, like, completely ignore it and walk up, and your Frida, your father Lucas, he walks up to you and he's like, it's real. It's real.
Yes, it is real, but you also probably shouldn't leave that money behind.
Oh, what?
Just say.
Someone is... So, you see someone grab one of the bags of money and start to run away with it.
I will chase them down.
Hey,
I just point with my fingers.
The crowd itself stops them and grabs them and takes the money back, and they're like, "Oh, you have an amazing daughter there, Mr. Lucas." And Lucas is like, "Yes, she is. She is."
I'm just crying right now.
It's a miracle. Magic is real again. Oh, I can't wait to teach you everything I ever knew.
I'm so ready, Dad. What do we do now? I mean, that was okay that happened, right?
Frida,
it's like kind of a wave
Frida.
of
You know
doubt.
what your parents and I have always said. Screw the Empire. and they just nod at you.
That's
like,
right. Fuck these fascists!
Yeah.
I'm gonna spit on the Triceratops.
I am going to immediately go and start checking our perimeter defenses.
Can I steal the helmet?
yeah, you take
Yeah,
off
I actually also. What kind of armor was this dude wearing?
splint plate. Whatever. Yeah, splint armor.
Can I also try to rip like the two horns off like on the top so that
I
I
would
can
wa-
put my own horns in them?
I am going to
You have
acquire
the
this
helmet for
armor.
You,
I'm going to relieve this individual of his armor, and I am intending to do a full-on Sabine Wren paint job on Imperial armor from now on.
you will in
you
time.
wear
You
heavy
do have
armor?
a smith who would be able to do that kind of stuff for you.
I will add splint to my inventory then.
Priscilla, you see Ryder, he's finally brought back to consciousness. He's like, what happened?
Well, big empire's fallen today.
What?
But not all of it yet.
He looks at the Empire Man on the ground, stripped of his armor, eyes burned out from lightning. He's like, wait, are those are lightning scars? That can.
Yeah, it can. We have a lot to talk about, but suffice it to say, magic's back.
He smiles and he's like, I did feel something when I prayed earlier. And he grips his holy symbol and you see it welling up again, this like hope inside him. And then he looks up and he kind of you follow the line of his eyes and you see smoke in the distance billowing up. It's the direction of Ryder's house.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah,
now.
Ryder, yeah, he runs alongside you. He's almost a little faster than you, which is weird because you know he's so much older.
Do we notice this as well?
Yeah, I'll say you all notice.
If not, I would be saying something as I'm running past.
Those bastards. Gilgamesh is back there. I'm gonna run back to the house.
As you run to the house, you see that Ryder's entire home is set ablaze. You see the 3 Empire people just kind of standing in front of it. The person with the helmet turns as you guys approach. Look, I'm not gonna, hunt you down for what what my officer did. But I can't exactly say I let an Imperial officer get publicly humiliated. So we'll just, let this burn to the ground and call us even. And
Air to the face. If no one's gonna stop me.
Yeah, no, not at
Gialin
all.
will stop her. Gialin will stop her this time because that's a threat they're not ready to take on yet.
I think you're afraid.
not particularly. And, you see, Ryder, he actually steps up to this person, and he's like, I don't think a traitor like her understands what fear is. They're just a self-serving rat. And this Empire goon, they respond back, look, I made a calculation, just like I did today. It was either, fight the Empire for days on end, or give up, the royal family. It was pretty easy. You swore your loyalty. Loyalty means nothing. And as they're walking away, Ryder responds, and what about the princess? She was 4 years old. And they respond, well, and the Emperor's taking good care of her. You're not stupid enough to believe that, Alonis. And they turn back and they say, no, I'm not. And they just continue walking away with their goons. And then you see Ryder leap forward and try to enter the building as they remember something. I picture. What do you guys do?
I'm going
Is-
in after.
Is there a well nearby or anything like that?
You
we
do
can
see
use
a
to
well
start
nearby.
trying to- Okay, I'm gonna start trying to get the bucket down into the well and bring it back up, so we
Okay.
can start trying to put the fire out on this house.
Is there like a
I'll help
barrel or
Rosalind.
something that Jialin can
There's
use?
probably a barrel next to the well, I'll say.
Okay. She's gonna try to help with that as well.
Okay, you three roll athletics checks. Priscilla, I want you to, if you're trying to find the picture, either perception or investigation, or if you're trying to stop Ryder, do an athletics.
All right, I'm trying to find it, and I'm also communicating with Ryder, saying, "I can withstand the flames better. Get back out."
Okay.
That's a freaking 3.
Okay, you will
I
take...
get a 22.
With a 22, you are, you're beginning to undo some of the damage, but, Priscilla, you take 4 fire damage. I rolled 1d6.
That's halved.
Yep, rolled.
That's halved 2.
Half to 2. It would have been a d10 if not for what your friends are doing right now. So yeah, each turn you guys can roll to see if you can lower the dice. And Priscilla,
Yeah,
you can roll
keep
another
going.
investigation or perception. Ryder will take that full 4 damage though, because he's not leaving just yet.
I'm gonna be calling out for Gilgamesh.
Okay, that's much better. That's a dirty 20 on my athletics check to try and put out the fire
Okay.
for
You
the second
I got a
round.
9.
okay? So yeah,
8, sorry.
So yeah, you're reducing the fire. Gilgamesh, you actually you call out to him, and Gilgamesh walks over because your guys's boat is not right next to the house, so like it's a little precarious. But let's see, does Gilgamesh have the control flames cantrip? Does he? He does not.
I don't know. He is a Fearum.
Okay, yeah, he is a fear.
At least once per long rest.
Okay, it's been a while.
He can eat once per long rest.
Heartburn.
That's nice.
Okay, so, Priscilla, that's another investigation check or persuasion to try to get him to leave.
That's a nat 1. Why am I rolling so bad?
The smoke gets into your eyes and it's blinding you a little.
I will go in to help look for this object. That's 10.
10, you do find it. You as you break a window, there's an immediate backdraft, but in the backdraft you do see it. You will take 1d6. You take 2 fire damage, but you do see it immediately.
I'm gonna grab it and say I have this thing, and I'm gonna get out of here.
As you all pile out, the frame is cracked and the picture underneath is very burned and distorted, but it's still there. And you can see him, Ryder, kind of clutch the picture, and he just looks at it very sadly and how damaged it is, and he just slumps down to the ground, not even caring that the rest of his house is burning down behind him.
This kind of
If the house
tyranny
is still
cannot be allowed to
burning, can we
continue.
try and keep going on putting the fire
Yeah,
out?
you guys are putting the fire out. You are helping, certainly.
Okay.
Do you need us to keep rolling for that?
No, we don't have to keep rolling. You guys did
I'll
pretty
keep
well.
helping. All right.
This kind of tyranny cannot stand on this world or any other. I know now why I was drawn here. In addition to my own mission, is to stamp out this nightmare that calls itself an empire.
I once believed I had a mission,
I hate
but
the Empire.
nowadays I'm not so sure. I feel like I've held every...
You have brought together us.
Yeah, you did. You brought together all of us.
two off-worlders that still have the potentiality for magic. Perhaps the first magic user that the world has seen in centuries, I understand?
Yes.
About a century, yeah.
Yeah. And Ryder, you have the love of the people. And when they hear what happened to you, things already are changing, and I think they're going to change a lot
Gilgamesh.
more.
Only for...
Hold on. I'm gonna roll something for him. I'm gonna roll with advantage. Also help.
What are you
16.
doing, Gil?
Gil walks over to the picture frame and he's like, well, you know, I'd say your friends are right. All that you've helped us do, I don't think that anything is so broken that it can't be fixed. And as Gil waves his hand over the picture, he casts mending on it, and the picture is slightly, not entirely restored. There's still flames around the edges, or burns around the edges, but it is restored enough that it is visible again. And you see Ryder just kind of cry as he looks at, his old unit. And he finds himself surrounded by a new unit.
Oh, yes, Brent. I kind of say in Infernal. I don't know if anyone else here speaks Infernal, so.
Nope.
I speak Primordial.
Would you like to translate that for the audience, or would you just leave it a secret?
It's pick up the fight.
Pick up the fight. Ryder just softly. And with that, we are going to bring a close to the Autumn Harvest Festival and the second episode of Myth, Magic, and Might.
Wait, did we win the drawing for the card?
Okay, we will. Let's see. You have. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
I mean,
4,
that doesn't have
5,
to be on stream, but I just want to know as a player.
Let's see. You guys put in 6 entries, so I